feeling great? Thank you for tuning in today for our 10-minute tricep focused workout. My name's Sophie from sofiejayne.com. Delighted to have you here. For this workout, we will be using a set of 2-pound weights. I've got mine down here. Place them just in front of your mats. You can use the same weights as me. I know some of you don't have weights at home, so another alternative is to grab a couple of bottles and fill those up with water, or maybe cans of tuna, cans of chickpeas, whatever you have laying around. And of course, if you're working through an injury, you can always do the whole movements without any weights. It'll still be really effective. We're going to be working for 10 minutes. I do all the timing, so just follow along with me. I've chosen not to put any music on the video, so again, if you want to pop your own tunes on in the background, you can do that, okay? Awesome, let's begin. Warming up the body, bring yourself into an all fours quadruped position. Have the weights just to the side for the moment. Spreading the fingers nice and wide. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. As you exhale, I want you to look down, lifting the low back up. Find a nice arch in your back. Find that body stretch through the back of the body. Take another breath in, and as you exhale, round in your spine the opposite way, looking up. Let's do one more in each direction. Just finding that length in the back of the body, stabilizing through the shoulders. We then find our neutral position, so a nice strong tabletop position. Imagine you could balance a glass of water on your lower back. Take one of the weights in your left hand, the right hand stays on the floor. You bring the left hand up, so the hand's towards your hips. Stay looking down at the floor and press the left arm directly behind you. The palm stays in towards the body. We then bend the elbow back in and press straight back out. This is our first move. We're doing this for 1 whole minute. Again, you can just go at your own tempo, down and out. I've got my eye on the time. So what I'd like you to focus on is making sure that the right hand is really pushing the floor away from you to avoid collapsing into the shoulder. If you are feeling any pain in the right hand side, you can always lower down onto your right forearm. So this would be like so, otherwise staying on the hand. Let's think about the left side, trying to keep that left elbow lifted nice and high, so the only part of the body which is moving is the left forearm. We're taking this, guys, for another 15 seconds, and then you'll hold that left arm out nice and long. Always trying to work for that full extension. Aim to stay looking towards the floor. Final few seconds. Hold the left arm all the way out, finding your balance. Extend the right leg directly behind you. Point through the toes. Lift the right leg up towards hip height. Then rotate the left palm up to the ceiling. You've got it. We take a mini pulse now with the left arm. Now this pulse comes from the shoulder rather than the elbow. Think of keeping the arm as long as you can. And then if you're wanting to add an extra pulse with the right glute, we begin to lift the right leg up at the same time. So lots of stability, lots of core control. The pulse with the leg is just an option. You can always bring that right knee back down to the floor if you need to, and work on lengthening and lifting the left arm. We've got 15 more seconds, guys, before we bring that left arm down to the floor. Really trying to keep that length. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and releasing down. Briefly bring yourself up, give yourself a nice shoulder roll back, and come back down to your all fours. I'm just gonna switch round so you can see a better angle. Setting up for that on the opposite side. Left hand down on the floor. Let's bring the weight into the right hand. Pull the elbow up. Fully extend the right arm behind you so the palm's in towards you. Off we go with our 1 minute of bend and extend. And again, focusing on all those technique points. So spreading the left hand nice and wide. Always think of pushing the floor away from you, so we find that nice full extension and we avoid sinking in the shoulders. Can you also keep the hips really square towards the floor? You should be feeling your core turned on. We have that sensation of belly button towards the spine. And then again, tune in and focus. Try to find that full length in the arm as we extend it all the way back behind. Choosing to to do triceps today, as they're one of those areas that so many of you ask for in class to target. And especially right now when I'm filming this, okay, it's almost May, so we know that warm weather's coming. Final few. Okay, that's the end of our minute, guys. Hold the arm out. Extend the left leg behind, point the toe, lift the left leg up towards hip height, rotate the right arm up to the ceiling, and then we've got those straight arm pulses from the shoulder. And then again, you can add your pulse with the back of the left leg. So as I was saying, yeah, it's getting really nice and sunny, and I know we're thinking about wearing those short-sleeved tops when we're doing our social distancing, if you're tuning in 2020. But not only that, I really want you to focus on your strength. So rather than just physicality, focus on how strong you're feeling and how you're turning up and committing to exercise, okay? It's with commitment and consistency that we're really gonna see those results and see our body change, feel stronger. Stay with the breath, mini exhale. We have 5 more seconds on this side. Yes, mine are burning too. And release all the way down. Awesome job. Bring yourself up. Take a nice shoulder roll back. I'd like you to turn around to face me. Bring yourself onto high knees and take those weights, one in each hand. Squeeze in the glutes, bring the weights all the way up, and then bring the hands together. We bring the elbows back behind and fully extend, lower and lift. If you guys stay with this, I'm just going to rotate round to the side so you can see exactly what's going on. Bending at the elbows, then pressing the arms up, trying to avoid sticking the tummy forwards, rather find your length in the spine and think of closing your rib cage. I'll turn back forwards towards you guys, and I'm also really conscious of keeping my elbows close in toward my head rather than letting them splay out towards the side. Okay, we've got 10 more seconds, and then we take a 30-second mini pulse, which will be a bend and extend from the elbows. Okay, hold those arms up, 30 seconds, a mini bend and press. So again, it's a very, very small movement, down and up. I'm trying to keep those dumbbells connected, and also think of working evenly through both arms, as very often we'll have one side which is more dominant and that side may take over. 10 more seconds on the clock, guys. Whew. Yeah, this is where that bar really begins to burn. 3, 2, 1, and release down. Keep a hold of the weight, just give yourself a nice roll back on the shoulders. Bring yourself down onto the seat, swinging the legs around, bending through the knees, reach the arms forwards, nice breath in, and then as you exhale, rolling down your spine, slowly under control, so the arms stay up towards the ceiling, the palms are in towards the body. One at a time, bringing your legs to a tabletop position, finding that stabilization in the core. We bend the elbows so the dumbbells come either side of the ears and press the arms back up, in and out. So very similar to the movement to the one we just had in our kneeling position. However, we're focusing on keeping our neutral spine whilst we're doing so. If at any point you feel pain in your lower back, bring the feet down towards the floor. And if you'd like to advance, as we bend the elbows, the right leg extends and tabletop, left leg extends and tabletop. And again, see in and check that the back of the arm stays completely stable. So again, we want to avoid the back of the arm splaying out to the sides and really work with that resistance on the way up. Good, 2 more reps with the arms. Your last one, holding those arms up, and then mini bend and press. So a slightly different bend and press for this one. And this is more flushing out the arms, just maintaining that neutral spine. Going for 5, 4, keep the back nice and square. 2, bringing those weights down, knees into the chest, rolling ourselves up. Flipping yourself back round, so we're now onto our knees, and bring the hands so the hands are just as wide as your shoulders. We hinge the weight forwards, and as you can see, my shoulders are in line with the wrists. Hover the heels up away from the floor and bend down halfway down into your push-up position, and really feel the elbows elbows hugging into your waist. And I want you to hold this position really strong, guys. If you need to come up slightly, you'll need to take a break. Take a quick break, otherwise we work on the isometric hold. Feeling the work in the triceps. Try to avoid your head dropping down. Keeping the eye line forward. Can you go a little bit deeper down? We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and press back into your child's pose. Enjoy the press back, hinging back. This time, bringing it forward, setting up once again. Let's lower to that halfway position and add a small pull. So we're halfway down, and it's a very small down, up, down, up. And again, keeping that focus in your core. This should be intense. If you know you can go lower, bring it lower down. 5 more seconds only. And gently lower all the way down towards the floor. Triceps, yes, on fire. Open the legs as wide as your mat. You have those weights either side. Imagine you've got a marble underneath your nose. Pull the shoulders back. Raising your head, neck and shoulders and just push the marble away and follow the marble with your eye line so your gaze is forward. Can you then press the arms up away from the floor, finding as much length? Again, the palms are up towards the ceiling. Squeeze the glutes, lifting the legs up away from the floor, and we take a tiny pulse up. So mini presses. Think back to the start of the routine when we found that press. Maybe pulling the shoulder blades back in together slightly. And very, very quickly, these weights will feel super heavy. Try to avoid looking towards me. Keep the eye line gazing forwards. Flip, rotate the palms in, but keep those pulses nice and straight. Really finding that full length all the way through the back of the arms. Guys, we've got 25 seconds on the clock. Then we bring those weights down and stretch it out. As we get into that really tough challenging zone, remember this is your body. So if you need to take a rest at any point, taking a rest. I bet you're dying to know, okay, on the clock we have 7 seconds. Breathing through, 3, 2, 1, and release the arms all the way down. Bringing the hands towards the chest, bringing yourself up. Let's turn around to face the front. Gosh, 10 minutes goes quickly when you're having fun. Reaching the right arm up, bring it so you're bending the elbow, and take the opposite arm just to enjoy that tricep stretch. Guys, that was awesome, okay? Absolutely crushed it there, targeting the back of the arms. If you want to carry on, make sure you go and check out all the other 10-minute videos I have up there. They're all labeled for the different body parts. And also I've put all the links below to my website, sofiejayne.com. I've now got a 2-week home workout plan on there. And it gives you specific orders of which YouTube videos to do in which order each day. So if you're struggling on how to take it, that would be perfect for you. Also check me out on Instagram at Sofie Jayne. I'm going live throughout the week. And also I'm doing full length classes on Zoom now. If you enjoyed this video, if you felt the burn, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for all channels, and I hope to see you next time. Great job.